I think my issue is I just keep nitpicking my videos too much, but I also want perfection. Hey everybody, Patrick here with RAP4. It's January 20th, 2014, and this is Monday Night Paintball. Behind the camera is my buddy Jason Bodi. Today we're going to banter back and forth as we go over paintball news worldwide. Alright, first thing we got for you guys is the field of the week. This week we're looking at Skirmish Paintball in Pennsylvania. That's www.skirmish.com.
This is a huge field back east. If you guys ever get a chance to go there, it's a field on my bucket list personally. They host a lot of big scenario games, stuff like that. An awesome field. Hopefully we'll get out there pretty soon and get to check it out. I'm trying to get a trip home anyway, so
looks like it's 700 acres with 50 different fields that have woods, tanks, forts, downed helicopters, cityscapes, and there's a couple of castles too.
Yeah, pretty big. Just from looking at the map, just huge. Be an awesome scenario field from what I've heard. They host a bunch of big games every year.
Pretty awesome field. You guys should go check them out. If you're in the area, go look at their website. They've got a ton of pictures. This place looks awesome. They have like a whole village set up. It's awesome. Next up for you guys, we got an event that Steven Dionerain asked us to push. It is Operation 0 Hour. It's a limited ammo game on April 12th through the 13th. This goes from 9 a.m. to 3 a.m. $60 admission, which includes 500 paintballs and all-day air. It's at Capital Combat Zone, which I think was the field of the week a few weeks ago. It's a really awesome field.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a pretty good event. Limited paint, so it lets a lot of guys get involved into it. So for those of us on the mag-fed side, it limits down the hopper-fed players. And then it also gives them a taste of what the mag-fed play style is like. So it brings more people into the fold and lets them try out a different style and everything.
Yeah, not everybody out there has a mag-fed marker, but with the tack caps and stuff, you can kind of make it a little bit more fair. Mm-hmm. Next up, we got a picture. Sonam Wangdu posted a picture of his kit. It just keeps getting better and better. He's got this really cool worn camo paint job on his, it looks like a T68.
Yeah, it looks like everything's got that old worn paint job. It's like a desert, kind of ATEX kind of camo it looks like. A little bit stand out there with the, looks like a new D-mag well he just put on there. Mm-hmm. But marker in the kit looks really good. Nice setup.
Rocking the Spartan. Gotta love a Spartan plate carrier.
Yeah, that's your personal favorite. I know that, Patrick.
I've designed this thing, so I like it.
Yeah.
I have to like it, right? No, it's really cool. It's like probably our most popular vest, especially in tan.
Yeah, it's definitely one of our biggest sellers, and if you guys get a chance to try it out, because works really well for most people. Me, I use a different style, but everybody that I know that uses one loves them.
Cool. Well, I'm glad that they do. So that was a cool picture. Here's another photo. A customer wanted us to let everybody know that his 468 worked beautifully in the snow, as you can see here. No issues.
Another guy doing a little bit of torture testing of his own on the marker. So yes. It's a really cool shot. Been a long time since I've been out playing in the snow, but it's always fun.
I've never played paintball in the snow.
It is freezing cold out, but a lot of fun.
I hear good things. Cool. And then for the marker of the week, we actually almost had a tie. It was really close. This picture right here is a picture of Justin's 468. I like the OD green black look. I really like this riser he has on here that it looks like it has a tilt so that he can have his optic at least somewhere near impact area.
Yeah, cool setup. It's a nice clean setup. Mm-hmm. I like the lines on it, and like you said, that scope mount is really clean, really nice looking on there.
Scarab mags pulling it off. Always clean look. And then Ed Sosa posted up his picture of his 468, which I think is awesome. He even has a little red dot on top of his.
So he's got the ACOG with the red dot on the top. That's a really clean look too.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then, but the winner was Jason Bodi with his Hammer 7, which is kind of awesome looking.
From what I've seen, he's done a lot of work onto this. He changed out the trigger completely, modded a whole new one, put on a whole different pump handle. It's now fed on the top from a magazine.
Is that a Hammer 7 thing, or did he put that on there?
That's actually one of our T68 pistol magazines, the Firestorm 20 round ones that he's modified to fit on there. From what I saw, it's held in place currently by the front barrel adapter. You'll see there's got the two barrel mounts on there, one on the bottom with the flashlight and then one going over the top. Mm-hmm. That's holding it in place right now, but he said he's got a lot more modding work he's planning on doing. So there should be all kinds of cool new things coming with that, but definitely a good one. I think he posted up a video of it, and from the looks of it, it shoots pretty damn nice.
Yeah, there's about a 15-minute video. I'm going to put a link right now to it, and we'll put a link in the video, this video's description if you want to check out all the details about this week's marker of the week. Thank you, Jason. And speaking about videos from customers, our buddy Billy Van Campos hasn't made an appearance in a while, but he used to do tech tips on gear pretty much weekly in Monday Night Paintball, and he just sent us a video, so we're going to put it up. It's for those of you with T68s, how to preserve your detents. Check it out.
For those of you running a 468, if you go in to store your marker, it's pretty easy. You just pop out the takeout pin and open it up, take out the bolts, and you can pretty much put it in a box or whatever. For those of us running T68, it's a little more complicated. Obviously, every time I'm not going to unscrew this thing and take out the entire back to get to the bolts and everything. So when I go to store my marker, you don't really want to store it cocked back because you're going to wear out the spring down here, and you don't want to store it forward, the bolt, because then you're going to ruin the detents right up here. So what I do is, every time I get home, I'm done playing, I'm breaking down my marker to put in my box. I'll put that aside. Then I go ahead and take my 2mm Allen key, and I just take out the detents. They pop right out. There they go. Just toss them in a toolbox. Screw, the detent, everything comes right out. Then when I store it, just make sure you pull the trigger, make sure the bolt is forward. If you have to stick the Allen key in to raise the lock bolt, and kind of store it like that. That way you're not wearing out the spring and you're not wearing out the detent. And then when you get to the field, it's pretty simple. Just cock it back, pop the detents right back in. Just make sure they're facing the right way. I do this at the field. Takes like 2 minutes. Other side. Put it over. See, put it in there. Line it up. Pop the screws back in. And there you go. Last thing you can do is just check, make sure in there the detents are holding the ball in and they're not pushing it out forward, and then you're good to go.
Thank you, Billy, for the gear tip. And if you have any gear tips that you'd like to share with everybody, you can email them to mondaynight@rap4.com. That's going to be the email address that we use for all suggestions for the show. So if you have any suggestions for us, or any videos for us, or anything you'd like to see in the show, just email them to mondaynight@rap4.com.
Yeah, Patrick and I'll take a look at those, and we'll see what we can do to accommodate everybody.
And next up we have some new products to our catalog. First up we have a new RAP4 marker. Just hit the catalog. It's a little bit different than the traditional one. Same MP5 look, but it's got a couple of different features, isn't it, Fertig?
Yeah, this one actually has what's called a fixed collapsible stock. Basically the stock, it has the collapsible style stock, but it's permanently extended. It can't be retracted. Reason for that is it actually hides a dual 12-gram adapter inside of it, so it's completely hidden from sight, but it's there, and it's a nice, still gives you that nice clean MP5 look, and you still have full access, and use of your buttstock and whatnot. But it's definitely a fun little setup. I was messing around with it at the shop the other day, so it's pretty comfortable to use.
Pretty awesome. Those of you running 43 or interested in it, check it out. So that's new to the catalog, as well as a new schmuck.
Yeah, pretty basic. Nothing fancy on that. Definitely an OP4 setup. People that are doing that. And for those of you that don't know, OP4 is opposition force. So basically, you're playing the bad guys. It's very common you see that kind of coloration on the OP4 operators.
Also, we have the RAP4 Mets RIS handguard.
This is it's a plug-and-play handguard for the Mets. Basically, it replaces the standard carbine handguard you have on there. It doesn't require any extra hardware. It just plug and play, and you're good to go. And it even comes with 4 rail covers on it already. Those are cool rail covers. Yeah, they're very comfortable rail covers. They're only being offered with this handguard, so they are not offered separate, guys. Sorry.
Cool.
One more thing that we have for the Mets series is an ergonomic grip for the Mets. Now this one is specific to the Mets because of the design of it. It uses its own proprietary hardware. So this one is plug and play for the Mets. You just replace your current one that's on there with that, and it gives you the ergonomic look and feel, and it's very comfortable actually.
Just little finger grooves. They make a difference.
They actually really do.
You'll feel it, yeah.
And it is for ambidextrous users, so it works both ways.
Cool. And last but not least, we have this little guy right here, which is what?
It's an on-off adapter. It's basically a plug-and-play adapter for your remote lines. So for those of you that have like standard remote lines, or you have things such as our straight remote line, such as this guy. Basically what it does is it acts as an intermediary between your remote line and the marker. So it plugs into the remote line, and then you plug it right into your marker, and you turn it on and off with a slide check, and therefore you can plug in and unplug your marker and you're ready to go. Basically saves you from the cost of having to get a second remote line. It gives you the option, you know, to have that on-off ability right there.
So if you guys have a remote line and you really like the ones with slide checks, but you don't want to, you know, your remote line works perfectly fine, just get the aftermarket slide check.
Yeah, and this way too, it's a, you know, it's a bonus on it. But yeah, so this will work with any standard remote line fittings. So if you guys have our straight remote lines, our standard Shogun remote lines, or our micro pistol remote lines, the nice thin micro line ones. It'll work with all of those, so you can add the slide check in there so you can turn it on and off and make it easier taking it on and off of your marker.
Compatibility is king.
Yes.
Works with everything. Cool.
Pretty much.
Alright, that's all I got. You got anything left for today?
I think that's pretty much everything for today.
Cool. Well, thanks guys for watching, and remember, Monday Night Paintball is your show. We make it from the content generated from our Facebook page. So if there's anything you'd like to see in next week's episode, just go to facebook.com/rap4usa and let us know, or email us at mondaynight@rap4.com.
That email is checked by both myself and Patrick, so you'll get through to one of us eventually if you shoot us an email there, or probably both of us at the same time, as much as we check our email.
Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you out there.